boy Karan. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling y'all this is a long time coming. I've been working on this for a while now. It might seem small to you, but you know, it's big to me and mine. About I don't know, about 6 months ago, you know, me and my cousin Danny decided that we, you know, put like a little show together, like video blog type. You know what I'm saying? Just to open up the doors to, you know, stuff that we think about, stuff that we conversate about, stuff that I know y'all conversate about, you know what I'm saying, all the time. Like, you know, sex, life, love, sports, music, etc., etc. Just, you know, the ins and outs of how, you know, how we feel about shit. So, I guess this is like the first installment or whatever. A couple weeks ago, well, actually for a while now, you know, me and a few people been going back and forth about, you know, female artists. And, you know, on the planet right now, the number one female artist, you know, in hip-hop or R&B or whatever is Beyonce, you know, by a easy margin. So, you know, the conversation started, and, you know, in fact, you can check out a friend of mine, if you go to my page on Facebook, Maisha Warren, you know, she kind of started up a little stir about it too. So this for her, especially for her, because I told you I was going to talk about it, and, you know, I made my first installment. Would Beyonce be as big as she is if Aaliyah was still alive? Some of us feel like, no, there's no way. Some of us feel like, you know, yeah, but not as big, you know. Me personally, I don't know if Aaliyah got any direct effect on Beyonce. But on the other hand, I mean, when B really got hot, I guess it really wasn't no other females around, you know, doing it big. But to me, I mean, Aaliyah was, you know, she was, everybody know Aaliyah was the shit. Let's not even, you know, change this up. And to all you Aaliyah fans, I don't want to offend nobody, but, you know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah at the top of her game and her hottest when she was alive, I believe in '96 she released 1 in a Million. That did 2 million, which was, you know, those are good numbers. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? 1 in a Million. Everybody heard the album. I know. I was like probably like 11 at the time. If you was a little older than me and you was in love, that was the hot. You know what I'm saying? Aaliyah she killed it on 1 in a Million. She did 2 million US. She did 8 million worldwide, but a lot of that 8 million was after her passing. And then in 2000, she you know, she crazy sexy. She was crazy sexy. She did the movie Romeo Must Die. You know, and that was, you know, for us that was big. You know, black girls, you know, born in Brooklyn, raised in Detroit, R&B singers. She got the leading role in the movie. That, you know, that did 18.6 million, I believe, opening weekend. As far as her acting skills, I mean, they about as, you know, questionable as anybody's first movie. Just like Beyonce's first movie, you know, her acting skills wasn't the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, in '02, you know, after, you know, the plane accident, they released Aaliyah, the album. That did 2.5 million. So I mean, she never dropped a dud. I'm not saying she dropped a dud, but understand that a lot of her music was released when, you know, bootlegging really wasn't the thing. Now Beyonce, you know what I'm saying, she had a little advantage being in a power group like Destiny's Child. In '99, they dropped Writings on the Wall. That did 7 million US alone. Mind you, in '99, Aaliyah was still alive. You see what I'm saying? Aaliyah was still alive. In '02, you know, after the breakup and everything like that, Destiny's Child dropped another. They dropped Survivor. That did 10 million US only. Independent Women's, you know, one of the most successful singles to ever face the planet, whether it's women, men, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, Jay-Z, whatever. And then I know a lot of you critics is like, well, that's Destiny's Child, that's not quite Beyonce, that's not, you know, she didn't do that on her own. And I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. So in '04, Dangerous in Love, her debut solo album, that did 4.2 million US only. And that was, you know, everybody was playing that. That's probably, to me, that's probably her best album. That's right up there with, you know, Mariah Carey's Butterfly album that's up there with um, a lot of great albums. I don't want to waste your time naming my favorite albums, but a lot of great albums. Then in '07, she dropped B-Day. That did 3.5 million records, U.S. only. And again, I mind you, that's in the midst of bootlegging and people burning shit and passing out CDs to their friends. And I mean, I know I'm not sure how the iTunes get counted with that, but as far as success go, I mean, Beyonce is the pillar of success. And she crossed over. She got a lot of pop culture fans. She got a lot of R&B fans. She got a lot of hip hop fans. I mean, she's real big overseas. Aaliyah was real big overseas too. And then as far as movies go, neither one of these women are, Halle Berry actresses or anything like that. But with that said, Beyonce's movie when she was in Austin Powers, that did 73 million the first weekend. Freeze. I'm not saying it did 73 because of Beyonce. In fact, I'm showing you, the scale that she would be on. So, to all you Beyonce's lovers, she didn't do 73 million. The movie didn't do 73 million because of Beyonce. I'm not saying that Austin Powers was going to be big regardless. In fact, I've never even seen the damn movie. And then she did, to me, her first starring role that I could count her for as being the main attraction to the movie would be the movie she did with the guy from Daddy's Little Girl. I want his name to say his name is Idris or something like that. Obsessed with the white girl and stalking her husband. That did 28.1 million, first weekend. So, I mean, those ain't huge numbers, but a little bit bigger than Romeo Must Die. And I know Beyonce had a lot of feature films. I mean, I will bring up the notes from Dreamgirls, but they had Jamie Foxx, Eddie Murphy, Jennifer Hudson. There's a lot of other stars in that, to where it would be hard to judge whether that was directly an effect of her. And then she got other movies like I think Fighting Temptation with Cuba Gooding. I'm not a movie critic, but I thought the movie was pretty cheesy. She got a lot of projects. I guess at the end of the day, for me, it's like I want to say Beyonce's number one, period. Whether if Aaliyah was here or not, I think Beyonce would be number one. And then everybody got somebody on their heels. I guess when Aaliyah was real hot, Destiny Child was kind of getting hot. So I don't know if that really put Beyonce directly on her heels, but Beyonce got Rihanna on her heels, and I'm not saying Rihanna's better than Beyonce by any means, but Rihanna is super talented. She's pretty. She worked hard. She always touring, and she's successful. If the numbers is there, the work is always going to be there. I mean, we got other. Don't get me wrong. There's other people in the game. It's the Alicia Keys, the Carrie Hilsons. But as far as consistent, every time you turn on MTV, and I know that's not fair because that's half of that is bullshit, and that's going to be the next segment. And when you turn on BET, which 95% of that is bullshit, and that's definitely going to be in the next segment. I'm trying to single-handedly bring hip-hop back. But, it's a lot of females out there doing their thing. But as far as being at the top of the game, like when Aaliyah left, she was at the top. She was at the top. And I feel like right now, Beyonce at the top. But she's been there, going on 6-7 years. And it's looking like we in for a run. Until she say it's over, it looks like she's going to be on the top. So, we'll see. So that's my first installment. Hopefully you enjoyed it, a little bit of insight. All my numbers is correct, by the way. I'm not talking out my ass. So you can log into Yahoo, you can Google, Wikipedia, whatever. With that said, before I get out of here, I want to send a shout out to the Rios family. Rest in peace, Yolanda Rios. May the prayers be with your family. And a little closer to home, rest in peace to Grandmother Murray, to the Murray family. Rest in peace. We're just glad you're not suffering no more. We love you. You can always be missed. The next one, I don't know. I've been working on. I got a couple I'm working on. The next one, we'll be looking forward to the next few days. Hit me up. Give me your feedback. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like. It's a little long-winded. Kiss my ass. And that's the end of it.
Yeah.